How you doing? I'm Callan and this is Slapped Ham. Today we're looking at some really weird pieces of footage. From a possessed tractor seen ploughing its way across a farm to a ghost car pulling up to a toll booth. We count 11 ghost vehicles seen driving themselves. And before we get into it, remember to hit that subscribe button for more awesome creepy content just like this.
This video, sent to us on Facebook by BioWolf, was filmed in Western Prince Edward Island, Canada in a farming community known as Keskumpek. The footage, taken from a security camera on their neighbour's farm, shows a tractor starting up and driving itself around the yard. It emerges from behind a shed and slowly makes its way down the driveway. As if possessed, the tractor suddenly makes a right-hand turn and begins motoring down the driveway. The tractor makes its way across the farm before attempting to drive straight up a tree. According to BioWolf, the insurance company estimated that the ghost tractor managed to cause around $10,000 in damages to the property before it was stopped by the tree. Luckily for the owners, the tractor stopped where it did. If you look closely at the video, the fuel tanks for the entire farm are located just behind the tree. If the tractor had driven into them, the damage may have been considerably worse. So how did this tractor manage to start itself and drive its way across the farm? Was there a ghost at the wheel, or could the tractor itself have been possessed? Let us know what you think happened in the comments section below. On the 16th of January 2018, a CCTV camera in downtown Kolkata, India captured some very strange footage. At 11:55 PM, a riderless TVS Apache motorbike cruises straight through the intersection. A white sedan in the middle of the zebra crossing seems to pause suddenly as it notices the ghostly motorbike pass by. No one has been able to definitively explain this video. There were unconfirmed reports of a possible accident minutes earlier in which the rider was thrown off the bike, but somehow the bike itself managed to stay upright, travelling perfectly down the road and through this intersection. What do you think's going on in this video? Has this bike actually managed to stay upright after an accident, or is it being controlled by some other mysterious force? This creepy clip was uploaded to YouTube in 2013. It's allegedly taken from a security camera in the Russian metro station of Poletsevskaya. In the footage, a transparent train pulls up to the platform during peak hour. You can see passengers walking on the platform to the far right, however they don't seem to take any notice of the ghostly train. The translucent locomotive seems to let off several shadowy figures before continuing its journey. What could this be? A clever editing job, camera malfunction, or is it actually a ghostly imprint of a train from years gone by? This video, uploaded in early 2018 to MasterVid's YouTube channel, shows a riderless motorbike travelling down an unknown motorway. In the clip, a man is seen working on his motorbike when suddenly another bike travels past in the opposite direction. While there's no information available on where this video was actually shot, the footage speaks for itself. How could this motorbike possibly be travelling without a rider? Quite a few years ago, some bizarre footage surfaced of an alleged ghost car seen in the streets of Garden City, Georgia. In this footage, captured on police dashcam, the mysterious car attempts to fool the police by pretending to pull over. The car then suddenly makes a U-turn and totally disappears from sight. A few moments later, the police manage to spot the car once more and the chase resumes. The car speeds up and attempts to outrun the police. It then starts to swerve all over the road before once again speeding away. The car makes a quick right-hand turn down a side road. The pursuit continues momentarily when the car suddenly swerves to the left and leaves the road. The squad car turns but is forced to stop, immediately confronted with a chain fence. The baffled police can do nothing but sit and watch the speeding car vanish into the distance. After this footage was released, the vehicle quickly became known as the Ghost Car of Garden City, as it seemed to possess the ability to somehow dematerialize straight through the fence. Others thought it was possible that the car may have hit the fence with enough force to break the chain link, allowing it to drive straight through. What do you think? How did this mysterious ghost car drive straight through a solid fence without causing any noticeable damage? This video of another riderless motorbike was filmed along a stretch of the A4 auto route outside of Paris, France. Just like the previous riderless motorbikes, this one manages to drive in a remarkably straight line, only briefly coming into contact with the guardrail before continuing its journey down the road. How are these riderless motorbikes managing to drive themselves? Have the riders come off the bikes, or are they actually being controlled by some other force? Could these motorbikes actually be driven by ghosts? This security cam footage was captured shortly after 3 AM on the 22nd of October 2016. All seems normal until the white car in the bottom left-hand corner starts itself and begins to drive forwards. It slowly makes its way across the parking lot until it bumps into something just out of shot to the right of screen. As the car passes the security camera, you can clearly see there's no driver. So how did this car manage to start itself in the middle of the night? Is it possible that the car itself is haunted by some sort of entity attempting to make contact with the living world? This footage, captured on a car dashcam, shows a truck driving further down the road. As the car approaches, the truck looks as though it's backing into a clearing, possibly to make a U-turn. Suddenly, the truck rolls forward and it becomes apparent that there's no one driving it. It bumps into a parked car and sets off the alarm. There's little information available about this baffling footage. How did the truck even get to where it was without a driver? Later in the clip, a man enters the truck after it's come to a standstill and moves it out of the way. Is it possible that the driver left the truck momentarily to make a delivery and forgot to put the handbrake on? Even if this was the case, how did the truck manage to drive down the street for so long without hitting any of the cars, reverse up the hill, then go forward again? If anyone has any information on this video, we'd love to hear about it in the comments section below. In 2015, this bizarre footage surfaced showing yet another ghost bike. This clip, filmed at a racetrack, shows a riderless motorbike maneuvering its way around the course. The bike begins to head towards a team of officials who try and catch the runaway machine, but at the last moment it swerves away as if being controlled by something. The motorbike turns, appearing to follow the track as its riderless journey continues. Once more, officials attempt to stop it, but as before, the bike suddenly swerves out of their reach. Just as the bike looks as though it's run its course and is about to crash into the guardrails, it manages to make another sharp turn and begins to travel back in the opposite direction. The motorbike, seen in this video, sure makes some incredible moves for a mindless machine. It certainly appears as though it's being controlled by something supernatural. How does the bike manage to turn so sharply every time it's about to be stopped? Captured on security camera in 2013, this creepy footage shows a driverless car pulling up to a toll gate. The stunned attendant leaves the booth to investigate after he notices the steering wheel moving by itself. As he makes his way to the front of the car, an eerie figure appears from the rear of the vehicle. Scared, the attendant trips over as he attempts to run away. Whatever the mysterious figure is, the security guard's reaction appears to be genuine. Even though the footage is dark and it's difficult to see clearly, could it actually be possible that this mysterious figure was somehow driving the car from outside? Before we get to that number one spot and take a look at some chilling footage of an alleged ghost riding on top of a car, remember to hit that subscribe button and turn on channel notifications. That way you'll be up to date with all our latest creepy content. Uploaded to Mortimer Duncan's YouTube channel in 2015, this footage is sure to give you chills. As someone is filming the street, a silver car drives past that appears to have a dark, ghost-like entity riding on the roof. If you slow the footage down, the car itself has a driver, but what is the shadowy figure on the roof? Could it be the ghost of someone who died along this stretch of road, a lost soul perhaps, or some sort of sinister demon? Whatever it is, it certainly makes for some very creepy footage. What do you think this camera has captured? Is there actually a ghost surfing the roof of this car, or is it just a clever special effects job? Let us know what you think in the comments section below.
Well, that's it for another episode. Thank you so much for watching. If you can't get enough of the old slapped ham, there's an embedded link there, or there's some playlist links in the description box below. Slap that upward facing thumb as it really helps us out. And that's it for me. I'll see you all next time.